What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. This is episode number 25, and today we're returning with 3 more big games with Nottingham Forest as we close out the calendar year of 2020 against Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge on Christmas Eve, Watford one day after Boxing Day at Vicarage Road, and then our final game of the calendar year, Liverpool at home. We've also got the start of the January transfer window as well, loads to get through today. Let's just get straight to it, including there being a risk of losing 5 players in the January window as well, with their contracts upcoming at the end of the year. It really should say risk of losing 4 players because, as we know, Luke Steele, he's going to run his contract down. There's no way Luke Steele's going anywhere before his contract expires. Tyler Walker, Mainton, Matty Cash, Sam Basso and Ryan Yates, the other ones. Cash is of course going to get a new contract. I'll sort that one out now. Matty has been nothing short of sensational for us ever since we arrived here at the City ground, so he's going to be staying. 5-year deal, crucial squad role, fine with that contract. Sam Basso is such a difficult one because I really like him, but 31 years old now, not going to get any better and only going to get worse. I think he probably deserves an extra year. I think he probably deserves 1 more year, and I'm not going to offer him much more than he's on right now either. If he takes a pay cut, I'll be very happy, and he signed, well, a 3-year deal, but it is a pay cut. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I think he justifies it, really. Ryan Yates has grown a rating. He hasn't played that much this season. He's only 72 rated and 23 years old as well. I don't know about Ryan. I'm not sure he's got the potential to be a major player here as the years go by. But again, I think so young, he's only going to get better. I'll give him a new contract. Hopefully he'll take a pay cut, but we shall see. I won't offer him any more than 30 grand though. And yeah, there you go, pay cut, 5-year deal, rotation squad role too, I'll take it. As for Alex Mainton, Tyler Walker and Luke Steele, well, Luke's definitely not getting a new contract, but for Tyler Walker, I don't think I've used him yet. 70 rated, could be a decent squad player for us, but at 24 years old, I can't see him getting much better. I think I'm probably going to let him go and look for better targets for next season. But as for Alex Mainton, I haven't used him yet, but he's growing 2 ratings this season. He's only 18 years old. Can play on both sides of the pitch, and at 65 rated, that's not bad either. His wages are very low as well, so the future could be pretty bright for this young man. I'm not too sure, haven't used him yet, but I think he deserves at least a new contract to see, for us to see what he can do. 5-year deal, sporadic squad role, can't get much better than that. Speaking of Luke Steele, once again transfer talks break down. How many countries has he rejected now? Belgium, Sweden, Switzerland, America? Ridiculous. So first of the 3 games of 2020 then, and after this match we will officially be halfway through the Premier League season, and what a season we've had so far. We can't drop any lower than 8th after 19 games, but if we win today we could leapfrog the Gunners and go in to the top 7. Tough test though, we're away at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, who right now are in 6 points clear of us. Big game though here on Christmas Eve, and my Christmas present would be 7th place. Come on, Nottingham Forest. Had to rotate a lot of the side as well. I know we just beat Aston Villa, but we've got so many games coming thick and fast in January, and 3 in the space of just a few days to wrap up December as well. Squad rotation is going to be really important. Kante to Pulisic, and that's going to go wide as Samba's post. I think, you know, these are the sort of games, I said it against Spurs, these are the sort of games where the longer you can hold out a 0-0, the better you're going to feel about your chances of leaving with something. But these are also the sort of games where I'll make loads of little silly errors like that there with Joe. I just can't keep my composure as Hudson-Odoi's shot is blocked and Werner's shot is blocked, and the third one is saved by Samba. It's going to be a long old night for Samba tonight. Shot blocked by Fry, but the rebound comes straight back to the Croatian. And that's just one of those moments there where you don't get a good fortune. Last episode we hit the post about 25 times. Tonight, first goal conceded, a rebound goal. We've blocked so many shots in the early stages. Dale does well there, but it runs straight back to Matteo, who's not going to miss at the second time of asking. 23 minutes in, there's the goal, Chelsea in front. That is so harsh on Dale as well. You know, last time he was on the pitch for us, it was away at Selhurst Park. We were thrashed 3-0, and he scored that own goal late on. He just doesn't get the luck, poor Dale, does he? Jorginho for Chelsea coming forward, looking for a bit of space, and he's going to bend one, and Samba has to make a brilliant save. and turn it behind for a corner. It's been all Chelsea, as you expect, in this first half. We just can't stop them. Surely at some point they're going to add a second. Kante runs into Olaza, and we've got a chance for a break here. Oh, it's just going to be one of those nights, I think. Golden chance for a break. Look how many blue shirts are around our area. We've got a bit of pace on the counter too. Referee blows for half-time. Just going to be one of those nights. Hudson-Odoi to Smith, in behind Olaza. Technically, the left-back is very good, but he's just not got the pace that Saka does. And as Hudson-Odoi finds N'Golo Kante, great chance here for a second. And Samba did very well there. Without Samba tonight, we'd already be 3 or 4 goals down. And now Tyrese Campbell is away from Jorginho. Oh, ref, that's got to be at least a booking, at least. It is indeed. Yellow card for the Italian. We're not going to get many better chances than this tonight. James Ward-Prowse off the pitch. Olaza, we know he's got the ability to strike, and we saw it when we signed him. 24 yards from goal. I'd say it favours a left footer. It's going to be the number 17. Oh, and Kepa gets across to push it behind. Good effort, really good effort, but my record remains at 1 free kick scored out of about 6,000 attempts in FIFA 20. Still 1-0 as Dale tries to head that corner goal bound, and we'll win another one. We're still in this though. Travis, that's yours. There we go. Chance for a break here. Vandenberg, lovely ball by Marco. Johnson. Travis. Oh, just couldn't get away from Matt, and it'll be cleared away. You know, we've had a couple of chances on the break, but we're just lacking a little bit of composure. 6 minutes. Chelsea looking for the kill as Ferguson dives in to drop straight to Kante. The amount of lucky breaks Chelsea have had tonight is crazy. Matteo bags his second. I think they definitely deserve the win, no doubt about it, but so many 50-50 balls have fallen in their favour tonight. Just haven't had a rub of the green. It's alright though, it's okay. You know, as I always say, luck will balance itself out. Didn't get a good fortune tonight, but we'll get some next game, I'm sure. Again, not denying it, Chelsea the far better team. It's just that they had so many fortunate bounces tonight. If we just had a couple more things going in our favour, we possibly could have levelled it at some point. Still no doubt about it, beaten by the better team, and Matteo's brace is why he gets the champagne. And again, you just got to stay positive and keep things in perspective. We're officially halfway through our debut season in the Premier League now, and we're sat in 8th place, only 2 points behind the Gunners in 7th. We have, I believe, the 3rd or possibly joint 3rd best defensive record, joint 4th best defensive record in the division right now. Yes, we've scored a very low amount of goals, only 18 so far, but to say you got 31 points on the board and you're already a whopping 23 points off the drop zone and there's no chance of going back down. Yeah, let's just say I'm still pleased with how we've done in the first half of the season. And I do believe we could bounce back with a victory in our second of 3 games today, because now we travel to out of form Watford, just 3 wins in 19 games, aiming for a big 3 points here to keep pace with the top 7 right now, and possibly, again, jump in to a Europa League place. Watford, our second of 3 today. So now with the second half of the season officially underway, I do have to keep wondering whether we can finish. Excuse me for a second. Excuse me for a second, whilst I make it 1-0. Oh, ref! Why would you blow for a penalty there? Play advantage, unless you're getting a straight red card. Oh, okay, well that's fair enough then. I was going to say, don't pull back play unless you're given a straight red card. Mariappa sent off for the last-ditch challenge on Watkins, and that right there is the true definition of taking one for the team. Last time Ollie took a penalty, funnily enough, was against Watford, and he missed it. So, question is, can he get it right this time? I'm going to go to the right where the Forest fans are housed. And let's see if he can beat Aurelio Gomez and give us the lead. He can indeed. It's 1-0 and Ollie makes no mistake this time. Forest off the mark early. It's 1-0. So, what I was saying, by the way, is I do have to start wondering for definite now whether we can qualify for next year's Europa League. You know, at the start of the season, I would have called it nothing other than an unrealistic expectation. Let's just say that. Mid-table, top half, you know, 10th to 8th, that's definitely achievable. We've got a great young team that's getting better month by month, but Europa League, some of the big boys in this division, I wasn't sure that was anything other than a pipe dream, really, but now I'm starting to believe. Cash to Ward-Prowse, and in the middle is Sam Basso. And as Watkins looks to feed through Josh King, this could be, should be, 2, And it is. Drills it in to the back of the net, and Nottingham Forest double the lead. The duo getting a goal each. You love to see it. Just like against Wolves when they went down to 10 men against us after Kurt Zuma's straight red card, Watford haven't changed formation, they haven't changed system, and they haven't made a substitution either. So they're going to play damage limitation football just like Wolves did. And, you know, whilst we might not have a great record of scoring goals, I mean, right now, it's surely just going to be a case of how many can we score tonight. Ollie makes it free, flags up for offside, it won't count, but we should be getting a few more tonight, no doubt. Watson to Ward-Prowse, and there's Watkins, and there's Josh, and there's Saka, and there's Travis, and there's the third. It's just, why aren't they making changes? Lovely build-up, don't get me wrong. Bukayo Saka to Lewis Travis. That's already his third goal of the season for our non-rate this season. Fourth goal even. He's had a great campaign, hasn't he? But, yeah, it's just so weird. Watford right now are playing with one centre-back on the left side. And no one is filling in as the right central defender. It's just a common problem in FIFA career mode. Teams don't adjust to that kind of adversity, and I just cannot understand for the life of me why they don't. Half time, 3-0. This could be any scoreline you want come the final whistle. If Watford don't make a change, we should score at the very least, 5 goals tonight. Watson through to Travis, and look at the space for Saka out wide, and he'll receive that. He's got space to cross or find Jay Bell. Shot blocked, but the second one in. Ding, ding, ding. 4-0, 2 in 3 games for Jay. It's just too easy tonight. I said we'd get the lucky in the next game after the Chelsea match, and we certainly have. This time the rebound goal falls in our favour. As I always say, luck will balance itself out, and the 16-year-old now with 2 goals in the Premier League, he's looked great in recent games. Great chance here for Watford, as Sema's onto this here, and he's got Mason to beat, and Watson makes the block and makes a brilliant recovery challenge, even at 4-0 up. Points in the back. The Rock says no. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but in the end, I'm slightly disappointed we only got the 4. It should have been more, really, but to be fair, I'll certainly take it. It equals our biggest win of the season that we set earlier in the campaign against West Ham. Why Watford didn't make a change, I don't know, but we'll take it. It's just a common problem in FIFA career mode I wish EA would address. You saw it in the Wolves game. They started playing Raul Jimenez at centre-back. Why not make a change? You got a centre-half on the bench. And man of the match to Ollie, a goal and an assist. He's certainly not going to get as many goals as last season, but if he can get 15 in his debut year in the Premier League, that's not too bad. That's my target for Ollie, 15 goals. However, I certainly shouldn't be complaining because that result now has moved us into 7th place as we leapfrog the Gunners. Plenty of the season remaining, 18 games still to go, but we've finally broken the top 7. Question is, can we stay there? Well, if we're going to, we need to get points in games like these. Final game of the calendar year as we play host to Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, right now sat in 3rd place and just 3 points behind the league leaders, Manchester City. Away at Anfield, we got a credible point. I'm expecting this to be a really tough game though, but let's close out the calendar year with a win and maintain 7th place as we enter 2021. Once again though, forced into multiple changes for the game. No Mason Watson, no Josh King, no Saka, lots of alterations. There's just so many games to squeeze in. And don't forget, to start January, FA Cup 3rd round, and then in a week, the first leg of our EFL Cup semi against Manchester United. We are going to be tried and tested during the month of January in terms of squad depth and fatigue as the cross comes in and Joe and Johnson get it away together. This is going to be a long afternoon today, I can already tell, as Mane bends one and Dale blocks it. Can we make the top 7? Only beating teams that are outside top 7? I mean, that would be a heck of an achievement if we could do it. It's definitely possible. So I'm trying to think. We haven't beaten anyone in the top 7 right now, apart from West Ham. As Fabinho finds Henderson, and the Brazilian tries to play it through, and Samba is there. Yeah, we haven't beaten any of those guys yet. Salah, crossing, Dale, clearing, Tyrese, heading, and possession back in our favour. And could have been a chance for a break there, but instead Liverpool get it back, and now Firmino rolls it through. Wijnaldum shot blocked, and the second one saved, and Joe just about beat Sadio Mane to the ball. 18 minutes in, still 0-0. Firmino Looking for space, and he's, oh, that's just brilliant. That's just sensational. And thankfully the ball had a little bit too much whipped cream on it as it goes behind for a goal kick. That was wonderful dribbling. Thankfully the end product was poor, but still 0-0. I said it in the Chelsea game, these are the games where I start making little mistakes. The pressure, the nerves, just get to me. Wijnaldum, Firmino, Fabinho, 1-0. There it is, the Brazilian turns it home. It seemed like it was just going to be a matter of time, and finally they've broke the deadlock. If we're going to make the top 7, we're going to have to win every single one of our games outside of the traditional top 6 in the Premier League. Because I can't see us winning any of these games here. They're just too good for us at the moment. I feel like we've given a good account of ourselves in multiple games against these sides, but they're just a level above where we are. Sama's just made a great save on Wijnaldum, but I can't believe the game's still being played. We're 4 minutes into stoppage time, as Olaza doesn't do too very well there. Too very well, and Salah's shot is saved. We've played 51 minutes in the first half, and finally the referee blows for half time. Where did those extra minutes come from? I think the referee took the context of a minimum of 2 minutes of added time a little bit too literally, because yeah, of course, sometimes it can overrun by 30, 45, 60 seconds, but how many minutes was that? 5, 6, 7 maybe? Crazy. Well, our record against the traditional top 6 is going to be extended. No wins against any of them so far, but you know, one thing you got to say is that other than the Manchester City game, we've given a really good account of ourselves in all of the matches. We've only lost by either a goal or 2 at most, I think. I have to say, I've been impressed by how we stood up to the big boys in this division. Ref, do you not want to blow the whistle again? I mean, seriously, what is up with this referee today? I swear his watch is broken. Someone take it off him. Well, 1-0 the final score. It should have been more, really. Beaten by the better team convincingly. But again, our goal difference does not take a massive battering. And bloody hell, Klopp is tall. Jesus, look at these stats at full time. 15 shots, 14 on target and 58% possession. I don't know how on earth we only lost by 1, but I think I know who my man the match is. Samba. Talk about an exercise for our goalkeeper today. He must be bloody worn out. So I think it's definitely safe to say, with 17 games to go, if we are to make a Europa League place, we're going to have to make sure we beat the teams in the bottom half of the table every time we face them. The top 6, or the traditional top 6 I should say, we haven't won against all season long. And as the first of the month is now here, the transfer window is open, we're going to end today's episode with a brief look at the shortlist and also a scouting update and an academy update as well. Where from Scotland, there are still some pretty decent players in the scouting report. I don't see a single player who right now jumps out on me and says, pick me, I'm going to be the next star here at the City ground. But for the most part, there's some decent players. I'll give these guys academy deals. Not sure how good they'll be in the future, but for now, I think they justify at least a place in our youth squad, which has now gotten thicker because of that. Jamie Wilson, Barry Graham, Oliver Ross, Malcolm Strachan, Barry McDonald, Shane Taylor, Morgan Bell, who I still believe is our brightest prospect, Henry King, and Jamie Griffiths too. I mean, they're all decent, but no one really jumps out at you, do they? Out of around £6 million in the budget, probably a little bit less than that actually, probably around 5.5 to 5.75 in the budget right now. As we take a look at our transfer shortlist for the month of January, we still have a lot of good young prospects here on the list. I certainly wouldn't be against picking up for this Nottingham Forest team, plus a player on a pre-contract that I certainly wouldn't mind getting, Isaac Hayden. I'm a big fan of this guy. Medium-high work rates, very, very strong, decent stamina, defensively very solid, and the team player trait as well. I certainly wouldn't mind him, but there's Lewis Ferguson, Morgan Gibbs-White on there, Chong, Michael Johnston. There's some decent young prospects here that are worth considering. And that will end today's episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And I'll see you for the next episode featuring our FA Cup third round plus Manchester United away in the first leg of our EFL Cup semi-final very soon.